Did anyone hear a man screaming? Well, we've been having problems with the internet. Hanging up. Because of the solar storms. I do apologize for the buffering. Welcome in. It's Friday night at 6 p.m. You know what time it is. Time to give away some G-Cash. I figure we're going to have some newbies up in here that I'll have to explain the rules to a little bit. Let's see who all is here. Ravinder's in the house. Anna G, how you be? Madeline Reyes is here. Anime Reyes is here. How are you guys doing? John Ray is in the house. RD Vlog, #1 fan. Griselda Chrissy Mom is here. Vana Cañas is here trying to win some money. 500 pesos to be exact. Who's Pretzel? Pretzel. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I think I did give you a jacket, didn't I? The way we're going to do this, I don't know if you guys know the rules. Beth is here. Hi, Beth. Charmaine is here. Beth Baltron. Helium. Jean Mixie Vlog. Simply Mamita in the house. You know how this works, right? You're going to guess a number between 1 and 35 when you see me post start in the chat next to our name. Our channel name, that is. Dan and Minnie's Journey. And then the one that gets the closest number picked that I'll draw from this light bulb after mixing it up. They're bingo balls. And by the way, I checked before the live stream and all my balls are in order. They're all there and accounted for. So you got between 1 and 35 balls in there to choose from. And as the numbers are drawn out of here, one at a time, based on the games, the number of games we do, they'll be eliminated from the light bulb. So let's say that I choose number 1. And number 1 gets removed out of the pot for the next round, whether there's a winner or not. And here's the other thing, right? You only get one guess. It's one person, one guess, or one channel, one guess. No ninja channels allowed. Larry's Thank you so much for that. I appreciate the coffee. I certainly can use it. Thanks so much, Larice. And that means that, if there are 25 people in the chat at the time we draw, I should only have 25 guesses. Now, if you attempt to use a ninja channel, I'll go investigate. I actually will. Most likely, somebody in the chat will tell me, Dan, they're disqualified. They use their ninja channel. They guess 5 times. No, you can only guess 1 time. I don't care how many channels you have. You could have 100 channels. LV Rose is here. LV, LV, LV. You're number 1, not number 2. Don't ever change. Never, 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 ever. Jaylyn is here. South Texan Jerry, soon to be in the Philippines. Thelma Opalik from Thelma and Louise is here. Is that Miley's is here? Shout out everybody. Lorraine Pajaras is here. Yeah, so you have to play fair and square. If I go and I look at you don't even have any videos up on your channel, then I know you created your account simply for this contest and it simply won't work. Akiro is here. Miss Mensch in the house. 31 people. So we're doing an early bird draw. And so that means that I'm going to give you a start command momentarily as soon as the commercial on my side is over with. Huh? What do you mean it's a 120-second commercial? Anyway, once we get through this commercial, Mingy is here. Then I'm going to put start over here in the comment section. When you see it, then you will select the number between 1 and 35. You're playing tonight. Larice, thank you so much. Slam dunk, baby. It's Dunkin'. It's Starbucks probably tomorrow. Irene and Irish is here. How are you, Irene and Irish? Aye. So that means that that means you start guessing a number between 1 and 35. You guys can skip the commercials if you'd like. I don't want you to miss the opportunity, Griselda, to win 500 pesos in the early bird draw. Are you guys ready to go? Do you understand the rules? And then you have to find me. So once you win, then the other part of this is you must send me your GCash number. Someone will put a link to my Facebook page so you could send me your GCash number to the chat. Des is here. Hi, Des. Oh, Des, I got your. We're gonna be heading to Ormoc Monday or Tuesday, maybe Monday. I think that's Jill's day off. So there you go. I got them ready. They're sitting right here. I'll make sure they get in the car so I don't forget them. And also, Mark is here and Crystal's Adventure. So they have separate channels. So of course, each one gets a guess. So now, no funny business. No funny business, please. There's a lot of do-re-mi at stake. Well, it's a lot for me. So here's what we're going to be doing, just to let you know. I'll tell you what, let's get this first draw out of the way, and then I'll explain what the future looks like for the money giveaways, right? Because we got paid. We got a paycheck. Some of you got a paycheck also. All right. When you see start appear in the comment section, the chat, you may start guessing a number between 1 and 35. It's you're up as soon as you see it. JC is here. Des in the house. Rodell, everybody is guessing. I should only have 32 guesses in there. Gee, you know what would be bad, Pretzel, if we end up having an earthquake right about now? That would be bad, wouldn't it? All right, I'm getting ready to enter the stop command. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. Put the brakes on. All right, the numbers are in. And of course, you're also going to tell me who won. That'll help me avoid any conflicts of interest. So it's a number between 1 and 35. I have them right here in this light bulb. 31 people in the house for the first 500 peso winner. Where does this moolah come from? The pesos is coming from YouTube. Thank you so much for watching the videos and the ads, which resulted in us getting a paycheck this month. I noticed a few of you ended up getting a paycheck this month. So we're starting the Christmas giveaway a little bit early so that there's, because we got some moolah to give away. We got 2,000 pesos to give away this week, and then we'll probably give away 2,000 pesos next week as well on Friday. So it's going to be the 2,000 peso per week giveaway. That's the GCash giveaway, most likely all the way through to what? December. And then we'll have other stuff going on. All right. Mom she dang. It's time to get a number out of here, out of this genie bottle. Oh, I got one right away. Came right out. All right. The winning number is, oh, dang. Mom, she dang. Did you select 2? Is there a 2 in the house? Is there a 2? I'll wait a second. Minnie Snow, what do you know? Is in the house. Thanks for being here. 27 million people. Simply Mamita. Do we have a winner with number 2? The first one up. Nabby, number 2 is Nabby. The one I just gave a jacket to. Nabby, who are you? If you don't mind me asking, who the heck are you? Well, it doesn't matter. Are you one of the ones changing your channel name every other week quicker than I change my underwear? Well, you're still the winner of 500 pesos to start off the early bird. 500 peso early bird draw. You're the winner. Make sure that you find me. And I don't know who Nabby is, Des. I was just asking. I'm kind of hoping they'll tell us who they are. Because they just won 500 pesos out of my wallet. All right, Nabby, you're gonna have to get your GCash number to me, and so someone's gonna have to post something up there. Someone's gonna have to post my link to my Facebook page so that Nabby knows where to send her GCash number. Congratulations. All right, what's next? So number 2 on the next round, number 2 is out of play. And so is Nabby. Nabby, you can only win once per evening, once per contest. So you're a winner. And so you could root other people on. Other people would appreciate it. What? She has 14 subs, Sir Dan. Nabby, you didn't just create your YouTube channel just so you could participate in this contest, did you? What other channel names do you go by, Nabby? She or he? And are we ever going to see you again, Nabby? That's the other question we have. All right, well, I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting to get that GCash number so we could send this 500 pesos out to you. All right, so what's next? What do I want to talk about next? Oh, okay, so now second thing coming up is we got to stuff the pig, right? So you guys know, let's see, I can't read. My Vasine is not good, anime. Can you translate that for me? My Vasine is not that great. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're stuffing the pig. Let me grab the pig down here. I think we have about a 25-pound pig. So here's the pig, right? You can see how happy the pig is. Why is the pig so happy? Obviously, it's because we're gonna feed it right now. What are we gonna feed it? We're gonna put pesos inside of this. And pretty soon, you're going to be given the opportunity to guess how many pesos are inside this piggy for a chance to win the whole thing. Whatever's inside the pig that we've been putting in there since September. That's what you'll win inside this piggy, right? So I don't know how much is in there. I know we gave away last year, and I think the year before we started it. I think this is our third year doing this, isn't it? Does anybody know if this is our third year doing it? Facebook name Ricky Tabalisma. Ricky. So send me something, Ricky Tabalisma. Just asking who he or she is, Sir Dan, because let's see. Wait a minute. Just ask who she is, Sir Dan, because you will chat and ask me later. That's right, I will. Because you're supposed to know everybody, Anna May. You and Des. You're supposed to know who everybody is. Yes, we got Mama Pig. You have baby pigs here. It's a boy. Okay. That's cool. I like the piggy. So this is a neutral colored pig. Did you notice that? I used a neutral color. I got rid of the purple pig. No, the purple pig is still with us. No, don't send me hate mail. All right, yeah. I'm an equal opportunity lechon lover. All right, I got some money to put in the pig. All right, I'm gonna put some dollars in here. I don't know how much it is. I don't know how much Philippine pesos are worth, but anyway, here it is. That's a lie. I do know how much it is. These bills are going in there. Kim is here. All right. And I got some coin. I got a whole bunch of coin. Let me see. The coin is piling up over here. So I got I don't know if you could see it or not. Probably not. I'm going to be dropping it. See, I got coin. I'm putting it in. I could turn the piggy sideways if you'd like. Ah, yeah. I'm dropping money all over the place. Hey, what are these worth? What are these worth right here? Anybody know? We'll put that in there. I got some of the. I got a 5. That's a 5, right? What else I got in here? Don't I have a 10? I got a new 5 right here. You guys are supposed to guess how much is going to be in here. I'll give you all that information in the next couple of sessions coming up. I'm not sure when, actually. Here, someone said don't put centavos in there. I don't know why you can't put centavos in there. Because they end up on the street, somebody said. I don't know how things work here in the Philippines. I've only been here 3 years or so. All right, so we got 500 pesos out of the way. I hope that I get a message from Nabi because I will not track you down, Nabi. I will not. You have to send it to me, the Gcash number. You sent it Facebook? Let's see. Mentioned you in Facebook. That. Let me see. Jay Lynn. This is a message from Jay Lynn. Why would you be in my spam folder? Nabi, that's a question. Why would you end up in my spam folder? All right, let's see. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm losing track of stuff here already. Oh yeah, we just gave away. We got 1,500 more to go. We got 1,500 more pesos to give away. Oh boy. Let me get out. Let me get back over into my where I'm supposed to be here. Jalen, thanks for sharing me out. I appreciate it. I'm probably buffering. Is that what's going on? Am I buffering? All right. I did the best I could. Uh, let's talk about something else. Oh, I'm looking around. What was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So there's a website, right? There's a YouTube channel. It's called, I think it's called Adam and Jane. Anyway, they're from the UK. So when people don't post YouTube videos in a while, it catches my attention. So I kept looking for Adam and Jane. They live up the block. They live down the road about 40 kilometer in a place called Ormoc City. So some of you know Ormoc, not too far from here. Did I say it right? Anime? Is it Ormoc or Ormoc? Anyway, so he gets on there to do a video and he starts talking about something that I have also experienced recently. So this is the reason why I want to talk about it. So what ends up happening to Adam is that he started having vision problems and he goes to the eye doctor and he gets these. This is what happened to me. I started getting vision problems. I've had surgery on this eye right here. And the surgery was not complicated. It was just a gel stent that was put in the eye because I have glaucoma. I'm slowly but surely going blind. But apparently it's only in one eye. Apparently it happens that way. You can get them both in, you can get glaucoma in both eyes, and one of them ends up going blind and the other one you could see out of, right? And so apparently that's what's happening to me. So the way this thing works, glaucoma, is over time, a long period of time, your vision starts to shrink, around like this. But so Adam goes to the doctor, the eye doctor. He goes to a couple of them because his vision keeps worsening and worsening. He's having blurry vision. He's getting headaches. He's having a couple of other symptoms. And finally, this doctor in Cebu, I don't know where the doctor is. I sent him a message, but you you can imagine I probably am not going to get a message back from him. He's kind of busy with his treatment right now. But he goes to Cebu and he gets an ophthalmologist who right away says, I think we need to order up an MRI. And so when I went to the ophthalmologist in Ormoc City, right? Some of you, I talked about it. Some of you might remember this. They looked in there and they're like, I don't see anything in there. Mariah's here, Mariah Marshall. I'm not only am I alive, but I am alive. I'm Mariah. So anyway, I go there and she's a very well-known ophthalmologist here in Leyte. And she says, I don't see any problem in there whatsoever. And they did eye pressure tests. Everything was fine. I was in the zone, 14 IOP, right where I should be. A little bit elevated, but I mean, considering that I was running 20s. So what it means is whatever the operation they did on my eye, putting the stent in. I'm sorry, this one. Putting the gel stent in. It's just a little gel stent that they insert that allows fluid to flow, right? Because like glaucoma is because you're all clogged up, kind of like constipated, but in the eye, something like that. I really don't understand the whole thing, right? I don't really understand how it works, but this is real. So she says, no, everything is fine. You probably are just suffering from dry eye. So I'm watching. I don't think anything of it, except for the eye is getting worse, but it's not this effect that glaucoma traditionally has. It's not this, where the vision is starting to deteriorate, so I can't see peripheral vision. I can't look to the left or right or down or up and see things that are in the way. So I tend to trip. Sometimes if I'm not looking straight in the ground, I won't see a pothole or something that's down there, and I'll actually sometimes I'll fall or I'll trip. I haven't fallen, but I've tripped. So anyway, uh, but I'm not having that kind of a thing going on, right? I'm not having that thing going on that would be considered to be regular stuff that goes on when you have glaucoma. So I'm puzzled by the whole thing. What I'm suffering from is extreme blurry vision, and this is getting worse over time. And so I'm going to have to go probably to Cebu and see. I wish I could find Adam's doctor to find out what is going on in there. I have a feeling that the stent that they put in there, STENT, has failed. And so when it fails, then you end up getting severe blurry vision. But here's what happens to Adam, right? So I don't know. We could be having the same thing, for crying out loud. I was always joking about saying, "Oh, it's a brain tumor. It's a brain tumor." So people joke about stuff like that, but it turns out that Adam, in his last video, Adam and Jane from Ormoc, they have a beautiful family, daughter in college, just a beautiful life, ideal life, picture perfect life. Turns out he gets referred for an MRI, and yes, they find a brain tumor. It is terribly, terribly sad. And he had a very, very tough time sharing this information, even though he's probably known about it for a couple of months. So, but he felt that it was only fair to tell his subscribers what was going on because they hadn't posted in a couple of months. Now it gets me, of course, to start worrying about my own health. I mean, the things that, I mean, I'm 68 years old, going to be 69 soon, right? Larissa's favorite number. The whole thing about that is that I've lived a pretty damn fine life. I've lived an exciting one. See, I've done just about everything that a person that I wanted to do, travel all over the world and do all these things. But people are showing up with these, glioblastoma and all this other stuff. I'm not sure what kind of a brain tumor that Adam has, right? But one of the signs is blurry vision, headaches, loss of balance, and I'm having only there are a whole bunch of symptoms. I'm only having the blurry vision. That's all I'm suffering from. I don't feel like I want to fall over or lose balance only during an earthquake, which is every day these days, right? So I'm going to Cebu and I'm going to find out. And I am a little bit nervous because I'm going to try and get the ophthalmologist, whoever I end up with, to go ahead and order the MRI so they could go in there and they could take a look to make sure that there isn't anything in there. But I would imagine there's not, because there are things like nausea that accompanies it. There's things like, like I said, balance problems, not only just the blurry vision, severe headaches. I mean, not just a migraine. I mean, so bad is the headache that it is the worst excruciating pain oftentimes that people experience when they have something growing in there. So I wish Adam the best of luck. I know he's scheduled for surgery. I bet you he's already had it by now. He was probably a couple of months behind in posting this. And so pray for Adam because he's just a really good guy, and he's young, you know. Thing is, he's young. I doubt that he's even 50 yet. I'll bet you he's in his early or mid 40s. When he's been living in the Philippines for quite a while. I bet you about 9 years. But he said something, that really caught my attention. He said, there I really can't tell you if I'll ever come back to the Philippines. He left his wife and his daughter in the Philippines. They have a house there so that they could have continuity of their life because there's a lot going on. His daughter's in college. He has to complete it. He doesn't want, I'm sure he doesn't want, I can't speak for him, that he doesn't want to interfere with um, he doesn't want to disrupt their lives. Even if it turns out to be, truly disruptive, and so he ended up getting on a plane and going back to England, back to London, where they originally came from, where he originally brought his Filipina wife to London, where they lived for quite a few years before returning back to the Philippines. And he's been living the dream. He's been living the dream up until now, and so I started thinking when this happens, then you get a little bit of anxiety. I've actually had two very, very close friends that left this planet a little bit too early, in my opinion, because they ended up with this glioblastoma brain tumor, which is showing up. It's a very rare brain tumor, but all of a sudden it just started to show up. One of them's name was Barry. He was a really good friend, a really good mentor. I miss him a lot. And he succumbed to this disease at age 72. And I was like, 72 that's not a bad journey, age 72. I suppose I've had a pretty good ride too. I want for nothing. Yeah, there are a few more countries and a few more things I want to do. A few more countries I want to see, a few more things I want to do. And but you can't predict when it's your turn to go down, to go on your merry way. I would imagine that if I stay active on YouTube, you will experience that. You'll experience being notified some kind of way of my demise. It's the journey that we all take. It's Dan's journey. It's the journey that you will take as well. You see? And so I don't mind talking about it. Death is part of life. Death is part of life. It's all how you frame it, folks. It's all how you look at it. Yeah, I'm sitting here in front of you right now, and I'm telling you that I'm not afraid, you know? And then the next thing you know, when it actually happens, you're probably screaming, I want my mommy. Right? See, you're saying the religious people that aren't so religious, all of a sudden they want a priest bedside. Listen, I'm making fun, but really it's serious business, I think the moral of this story simply is, to live every single day, every single hour of that day as though it's your last, you see. And then, you may not be a perfect human being, you know, but you probably will be a lot less of a lot less of an imperfect human being if you do that. That's that's what I want to talk about. That's Adam and Jane is their channel name. All right, so what else I want to talk about? Let's see. So we don't choose. Everybody thinks that everybody thinks you're in control of something, right? In control of your life, you know, and it's the biggest cosmic joke, right? Isn't it? We never know how it's going to turn out. I don't even know if I'm here right now. Not really. I poke myself. Ramil Guapo is here. I poke myself, I could feel myself. I don't know what it means. Des, I just simply don't know what it means. But anyway, I got to get this eye checked out. I have a feeling, at the very least, maybe, the stent failed. If the gel stent failed, it's not that difficult to remove, But the reason why I think it's something like that is because I can manipulate light, and then the vision improves in that eye. it's the weirdest thing, but if I block light out coming from a certain side of my face, right, I can focus better. But you can imagine, stuff like that causes fatigue. Sometimes I just want to sit in the dark with my eyes closed. Yeah, I just want to sit in the dark so I don't have to focus on anything. I don't focus on the television set, which by the way I spend hours in front of, right? So I have glaucoma. And it's only affecting one eye. And I had surgery on it. I had a gel stent put in there. A gel stent is a jelly-like stent that looks kind of like this pen. I know there's a lot of jokes there. Poke, 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 poke. It's hollow. It's got a hollow center, and it allows fluid to escape. So that it can relieve IOP pressure in the eye. And so it's becoming more and more common. More and more common. So okay, now we're through that. I wanted to tell you about that. Why do I want to share it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I wanted to share that story. Well, sometimes you do, but you know what? They're discovering a whole bunch of thing about LV. You got to go read about glaucoma. They're discovering all kinds of stuff about it. I'm not saying that my surgery wasn't necessary, but it's possible that I didn't need to have it, after all, because IOP now you can do just fine. You have people with an IOP of 20, which is fairly high, that never have an onset of glaucoma. And then you have people with a lower IOP, lower eye pressure, that end up with glaucoma and they progressively get worse, until eventually they go blind in either one or both eyes. Nobody knows. It's a mystery, Well, it doesn't. It did work. It did work. It lowered my IOP, my interocular pressure, from 20 to 14. That's where it is now. I go in about once every 2 or 3 months to have it checked, and I have about an IOP in both eyes. They're the same, 14. A 14 IOP means that the operation worked. But then why am I getting this terrible blurry vision? I get a lot of fatigue because of it. Because the eye wants to compensate by opening up and letting more light in, and the other eye is a lazy eye, so it's closed. One eye opens real wide, the other eye closes. The good eye, what is now the good eye, closes on me, right? The other eye, the bad eye, wants to let light in. Light, more light. It's trying to compensate for whatever it is that's lacking in there. And it does cause a lot of fatigue. It's really hard to explain how that thing works. But anyway, you could read about that online. But you're still experiencing discomfort. No, not pain. It's just blurry vision. Like very blurry. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like do you guys know what wax paper is? It's kind of like trying to see through wax paper. It doesn't work very good. Everything is blurry in that eye. If I close it or put a patch over it, it would be very helpful, because then I'm only going to be looking out of my other eye, which focuses just fine. So anyway, I was thinking of Adam because we followed the same, steps. First it was Disney, go get glasses. Then that didn't help. Then you get better glasses. And then finally the doctor says, oh, Dan, that's as far as we could adjust those glasses. And they look in the eye and they can't see anything is wrong. Oh, you must just have dry eye. We can't see anything. You don't have diabetic retinopathy. You don't have anything. Nothing is showing up in there, You don't have cataracts? There's no cataracts? Dang, and you should have cataracts. You're an old man. Right? All right, enough of that. What are we doing? Oh, draw number 2. That's right. Let's go. Now remember, it's a number between 1 and 35. We already have a winner. Ricky Tabalisma, known as Nabby, who has 13 subscribers. So now that means, the reason why I'm saying that, because Nabby has won and Nabby now is out of play. Nabby can't guess again. All right, because you're a winner. Nabby's already a winner. All he's got to do now is figure out what he's going to spend the money on. And also, we retired for this game. We retired number 2. The winning number was number 2. So that is no longer in here either. So number 2 and Nabby are out of play. Yeah, definitely no cataracts. That would have been the go-to thing that most people would have thought it was, LV. It's an unusual condition, yeah, and there are no cataracts. It's so weird. So anyway, and I'm having weird dreams, but that's a that's a story for a different live stream. Not scary. They're weird dreams, you know, kind of like just to give you a brief synopsis of the dreams. It's like I'm living in a different world. You know, it's like I'm living my life in a parallel universe. So there, without going into, it's like recurring dreams is an understatement. It's like a recurring life. It's like I'm having another life in a different world. And sometimes I have the same set of friends. Sometimes I have new friends. Sometimes I'm doing a different job, but I'm in the same workplace. It's so weird. And so, I no longer work. But these dreams I'm having makes me think that I am working, a full-time job in another world, in another universe, kind of like a parallel universe. It is so wacky. All right, folks, you don't want to hear any more about this stuff. I could go on and on telling you what the whole thing. I mean, it's just so strange, right? It is so wild. And I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a thing where people, they get older and they go through this, or have you guys had any kind of experience like that? I mean, I'd be really interested in knowing about that. All right. We got 500 more pesos to give away. Choose a number between 1 and 35 when I put start in the chat. But don't choose number 2 because number 2 was already a winner. And you know who won it. Nabby did. All right. Here we go. When you see start appear in the chat, guess the number between 1 and 35. Only guess one time. 33 people in the house, 33 guesses is all I should have. No ninja channels allowed. We will find you. If there's a ninja channel in play, we're going to find out that it's a ninja channel, all right? Here we go. So don't do it. Honesty prevails. When you see start appear, start guessing that number between 1 and 35. But don't guess number 2 because it's already been guessed by Nabby. Let's see where we're at. Where are we at? Looks like 35 people in the house. Looks like we're all set to go, that everybody has put a guess in. And so I'm going to put the stop command in the chat, which means you'll have to stop guessing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. Here we go. Stop. Put the brakes on. All right. Let's pick a number without further ado. All right, I pulled a number out of the hat. Whoa. Check it out. It's number 34. Have we had a 34 come up? 34. Did anybody choose 34? I'll wait while you guys take a look inside the chat. Probably had 42 guesses. Let's see if anyone guessed number 34. No, no winner. No winner. No winner. Cool. This makes it fun. So number 34, there's no winner. So number 34 is out of play. Number 34 is out of play. So number 2 and number 34 have been retired. So let's go again. Pick a number between 1 and 35. When you see start appear in the chat, you will have at it. Let's see if we get a winner this time. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm very excited to be giving away this YouTube money because it means you've been watching. You've been watching the commercials. If you keep doing that, then we'll have more money to give away for next time. All right. Looks like everybody has guessed. And now we're entering the stop command. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. As soon as you see that, enter the chat. Stop guessing. Well, we got some good numbers. Let's see. See if we have a winner. Let's pull one of these out of the light bulb. And the winning number this time, the number drawn is 18. Number 18. All right. I'll hang on while you guys take a look to see if we have a winner with number 18. And then keep in mind that number 2, number 34, and now number 18 are out of play for this draw. Number 2, 34, and 18. Do we have a winner? What? No winner again? Oh, this is getting exciting. Sooner or later, we'll have to have a winner, right? Because the balls are starting to disappear. Okay, we're going to go again. There's number 2, number 34, and number 18 are out of play. You guys need to, I have to write it down. How come I don't see anybody writing? Number 2, number 34, and number 18 are out of play. No winner again. So please guess a number between 1 and 35. When you see start appear in the chat for a chance to win pesos 500. Here we go. RD Vlogs is in the house. All right, you're doing good. 43 million people in the house. Some of you probably floating back and forth between channels. Others that are doing giveaways. Right. Am I right? All right, looks like everybody has had the chance to get their guesses in. I'm entering the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. The brakes have been hit. Stop. Okay. Let me see. Let's see if we got a winner. Shake it up. Shake it, baby. Shake it. Shake it, baby. Shake it. All right. Oh, got it. Got it. I like doing it this way. I don't know why. Oh, dang, a fine number, 21. Drinking age. Drinking age in the States, number 21. Number 21. Do we have a winner? Number 21. Uh-oh, commercial just came up on my screen. Okay, I got rid of it. I got rid of it. No, what? No winner? Oh, it's going to be like that, huh? No winner. Let's go again. So now we have, just so I keep you updated, so you don't blow your guess. No, I said blow your guess. You don't want to waste your guess. Oh my gosh. Okay, the number's already been retired, LV. Are number 2, number 34, number 18, and number 21. Don't guess those numbers. So we're still going at it. We're going to keep going. So pick a number between 1 and 35 when you see start appear in the chat, but do not pick 2 or 34 or 18 or 21 because those numbers are no longer in play. Who's here? Jermaine. Jermaine. Where did you come from? Where did you come from, Jermaine? You have a well-established YouTube channel, no doubt, right? And it says My Liverpool FC Retro. So Breed TV, Jermaine, and My Liverpool. No doubt, very, very well-established channels with huge followers. More than 10, right? More than 10. Let's see. Let me do a little bit of record keeping here. Yep, looks good, looks good. All right. Are you ready to go? To start guessing for a chance of winning 500 pesos, you have number 2, number 34, number 18, and number 21 have already been tossed out. So you're looking for a number between 1 and 35, but not one of them. And so and you only get one guess, remember that. When I put start in the chat, you may start guessing. We're looking for a winner of 500 pesos. Oh, very new channel. All right. Welcome in, everybody. 43 million people in the house. Couple of newbies in here. And you have guessed, it looks like. So we're going to enter the stop command. And that means stop guessing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like I'm buffering. I don't know if I'm buffering on my phone or on this channel. We have been having issues with the internet for sure. All right. Let's see if we got a winner this time around. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful because we're running out of bingo balls in here. Ooh, okay, I got one. Let me put a cap back on so the rest of the balls don't disappear. I don't want them to bounce away. Oh, I like this number 17. Number 17. I'm kind of hopeful that we'll have a winner on this one. Number 17. Let's see. Doggone it. If you guys are watching me, what? Shaney is the winner? Shaney. Rasa. Congratulations. Shaney. Rasa is the winner. So, Shaney, go ahead and send me your Gcash number. I appreciate it. So number 17 is out of play. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Shaney and Nabby are out of play, right? Congratulations. All right, so hang on because I'm restarting my phone because I'm having phone issues. I might have to grab my keyboard. Any moment now and retire this phone. But okay, I hope you guys remember. Don't guess these numbers. Don't guess 2, 34, 18, 21, or 17. Let me see. Let me start this phone up here. I got it. Got the special password in here, so people won't go in there and steal my my Gcash money. Uh-oh. It is not firing up. Let's give it another try. Dan and Minnie's journey. All right, well, there'll be a slight delay. If I have to switch over to using this online, then there's going to be a slight delay. Like I said, we've been having internet conflicting issues because of the magnetic storm that's been coming in here. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Magnetic storm, solar storms are messing up the internet. You guys know, right? You guys know because your devices have been screwing up. I'm grabbing my keyboard. I'm not waiting for the phone. Let's go. Let's get ready to play again. So when you see start appear in the chat, we got another 1,000 pesos to give away, 500 and 500. Oh. When you see start appear in the chat, I hope this works. Guess a number between 1 and 35. But do not guess 2, 34, 18, 21, or 17. Please. Okay. As soon as you see that appear, we should be good to go. Looks like it's working. Let me try restarting the phone again while we're doing this. All right. I hope I'm going to give a couple more seconds for you to guess a number. And then I'm getting ready to enter in the stop command. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can draw a winner out of here. We only have 30 balls in there. 30 of them left in there. The winner on this one is number 32. 32. Read them and weep. Number 32 is what came out of there. Do we have a winner? Helium. Helium is the winner. Oh, helium. I was thrilled, and then I realized what a pain in the ass it always is trying to figure out who you are. Yeah, and what your Gcash number is. Yeah. Don't make me chase you down, helium. You're gonna have to send me a message in the chat again and say I'm helium. So we have winners Nabi, Shani, Rasa, and helium. All right. Yeah, helium. Don't make me search for you. I appreciate that. I'm the one giving the money away. All right, so 1,500 pesos has been given away, and we're going in. We're going in for one more. We're going in for one more win. So we could call it an even 2K giveaway. Thanks, Larice. Thanks. I appreciate you very much. Thanks so much for your support. Are you ready for the last one? The last 500 pesos. The last 500 peso opportunity. Let's see. Yeah, my phone is still not working. I have no idea why. I have data. But I'm down in the basement. Menge, a member for 15 months. We truly appreciate that. And my phone is dead. It's deader than a doornail. So here we go. When you see start appear in the chat, start guessing a number between 1 and 35. But do not guess number 2, 34, 18, 21, 17, or 32. And the people that won are also out of play. Nabi, Shani Rasa, and Helium. You guys are already winners. You're already winners. All right, let's go. When you see start in the chat, let's see if we can nail down another winner for 500 pesos. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. All right. We're going for it. We're going for it. I'm going to give 10 more seconds before I enter the stop command here. Let's see. I'm not used to using my keyboard. Okay, I'm entering the stop command in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop guessing. All right, time to see if we're able to pull another winner out. Let me shake them up. And let's see. Number 19 came up. Number 19. There, now you can see it a little better. 19. Do we have a winner at number 19? Anybody? Do we have Miro? Number 19 is Miro Ladisla. Miro Ladisla. Congratulations. First time. All right, congratulations. I think that's great. We love the first timers here. Mislo Ladisla. Ladisla. I hope I'm saying that right. Miro Ladisla. All right. Do you know how to get a hold of me to send me your Gcash number? He is my worst half. I mean, better half. Oh, I keep forgetting that. You know that? I keep forgetting that. Where did you get that picture? Where did where did you where did you get that from? You know? Okay, Nanang Sexy. Make sure that you guys send me that Gcash information. All of you do that. Make it easy on me. Just put it on one line in chat messenger when you find me. Put it on one line so that all I have to do is copy and paste into Gcash. All right, I think that's all we got for this time around. I was looking around for something to give away, but I wasn't able to get my act together before coming in here today. So we're good to go. Folks, thanks for putting up with me, and congratulations to all the winners. Nabi, Shani Rasa, Helium, Miro, Ladisa, Nanang Sexy's. Did you say other half or better half? Just joking. All right, everybody. Let me see if Minnie is around. Hang on. Let me call for her. Minnie! Ma'am, Minnie! Here she is. Here you go. Let's see if I can get Minnie lined up here in the camera. She's the one that did the decorations. There she is.
Good evening.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody. How are you guys?
All right, everybody. Congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks for coming to Dan and Minnie's Journey. We'll see you all
Have a good night.
on the next one. Don't skip those commercials. Bye-bye. See you on the next one.